You want to know how to get a B or better in your virtual online classes? If so, keep on watching. What's up, guys? It's me, Gabby again, and I have got my counselor's hat on today, girlfriend. We are rolling in these videos. So today I first want to show you my shirt. It says All-Star Counselor, and it says Born to Counsel. Shout out to Kai and her mom for this shirt. I love this shirt. I literally wear it once a week. But moving on, today's topic is being the best virtual student that you can be. And I wanted to give you guys a couple of tips. So for myself, I just finished my master's degree and I did it entirely online. And when I tell you it was one of the most difficult and one of the most rewarding things that I've ever done in my life, girl, it was just that. So let's face it, for some of us, virtual learning is what we're going to be doing this year. And if you haven't got it together yet,
you gonna get it together today?
okay. So I want to get started with giving you all some tips. So the first thing that you want to do, create a schedule for yourself. So if it is a day that you're spending the entire day at home doing virtual learning, create a schedule that is conducive to you getting things done. You want to start, maybe you start with working an hour at a time, schedule your time around the classes that you're going to actually have for the day. And then you want to make sure that in those scheduled times, you're allowing time for breaks.
Allow time for breaks.
Don't be like Coach Gabby. Okay, when I was getting my master's degree, I would literally go downstairs at like 9 o'clock in the morning, and a lot of times I wouldn't finish until 3 a.m. Okay, and so I would not get up. I would eat all of my meals in the same place. I didn't get up. I didn't stretch, and I developed diabetes and high blood pressure sitting in that spot. So don't be like me. Get it together. Get your life. Number 2, before class starts, I want you to go through whatever system that your educational institution is utilizing, and I want you to get to know it. Gabby, what do you mean? So when I was in college, we used a system called Blackboard. And so what I had to do was I had to go through Blackboard and see, okay, so when my teacher wants to tell us something, where is that going to show up? Where are my grades going to be? Where is the discussion boards going to be? Where do I get my assignments from? You want to know all of that stuff before things get started and before you're actually having things due. That way you know where to look and you can't say you didn't know. Okay? The next thing, you need a printer. Okay, because there are going to still be things that you need to print out. You need to print out your syllabus for your class. You guys have a grade scale. You want to print that. Typically that should be included in the syllabus, but if it's not, make sure you have the grade scale so that you know there usually should be something that tells you what's due every week. You want to make sure that you print that out. You want to make sure that you get a cork board or something like that, and you're able to stick push pins and push pin the few things that you need for all of your classes so that you can see those things. Listen, this is going to make your life so much easier along with this next tip, okay?
Write that down.
Okay, write that stuff down. Okay, you want to get a planner or a desktop calendar or something like that so that you can write things down. The reason why 90% of students fail is because they don't write things down. Write it down. Get you a planner, get you an agenda. I don't care what you get. Get something so that you can write it down and so that you have dates when things are due. You also want to make sure that the place that you're writing things down is not just on your computer. What are you going to do if the whole computer crashes? You want to make sure that you have a physical copy of what you need to be doing and where it needs to go. You also need to back up everything. Back up everything. Back up everything. Listen to me. Back up everything.
Hey, you over there, back up everything.
Everybody, hey, back up everything.
The first 6 classes that I had everything on one flash drive. The flash drive died. I lost it all. Back up your backups. I'm just saying. back up your backups. It's important. Okay? That was a tangent. Sorry. You also can put things in your phone. I don't do that because I'm not as tech savvy as 90% of you all are. But you can put things in your phone. That's fine. But I would also still say get a planner. Good places to get planners: Michael's, Walmart. I get mine from plumpaperplanner.com. Say that 3 times fast. Because I can personalize it to do exactly what I need it to do. But you don't necessarily have to have a personalized planner. You just need blocks where you can write your stuff down. Okay? 5, you want to have timed to-do lists.
What do you mean timed to-do list? What is a timed to-do list?
Okay? You want to assign a reasonable amount of time to each of the tasks that fall on your to-do list. When I said write things down, I want you to write things in your agenda. And I'm going to do planner. I'm going to do a video on how to do this, but it's not today. You want to write things in your planner. Yes. But you also want to make a to-do list. Yes. And you want to put times on that to-do list. So let's say you have a project due at the end of the week. If you work on that project for 30 to 45 minutes or even an hour every single day, it'll be done before the end of the week, and you're not wasting time at the end of the week trying to figure it out. Okay? Break all of your big things down into little bitty tiny things so that they're not all piled up on top of each other and you're overwhelmed and can't figure it out, girl. See? Miss Gabby is giving you everything you needed and then some, honey. And the other thing about this is you want to realize that if you don't get something finished today, just put it on a to-do list for tomorrow, or when you finished everything else that you needed to finish for today, go back to that for another 30 minutes or 45 minutes. Whatever. Do what you have to do to get it done, but don't procrastinate and don't wait until the last minute.
I think that's what procrastinate means, but whatever.
You also want to designate a spot specifically for work. That's so simple. You want to have one place where you do your work thing, and that's totally separate from everything else. So that when your brain comes into that space, your brain realizes, oh girl, it's time to get some things focused. I need to be in this right now. What do I have to do? Okay, you want to give your brain that option to know this is my focus time. This is where I shut everything else off, the rest of the world, and I have to get here and get this done. In this designated spot, you want to make sure it's a place that you can be free from distractions. So my designated spot was a table in my basement. My basement is unfinished, but typically nobody goes down there unless they're doing laundry. The washing machine didn't bother me, but music does. Music bothers me. TV bothers me. My phone ringing bothers me. All of those things can cause me to just totally lose focus. So when I went down into that space, I knew there was no TV. I knew that there was no phone, and I knew that there was no music. Now, some people can work very well with music. I recommend classical music or instrumentals because they help the brain function better. Have you ever been listening to music and then you started writing the lyrics? Girl, I used to do that all the time. Stupid. But you want to make sure that you do what's best for you. So the next thing that I want to recommend to all of you is to ask. If you have a question, if you don't understand something, and you're doing your schooling virtually, the best thing about virtual school is you don't have to look the professor in the face and ask them a question. You can literally send them a video message and show them what it is that you don't understand. You can send them an email. You can write in a chat. Like, you can get in contact with your professor literally at any time. And most teachers and professors are going to have their the app is going to be on their phones, as well as their email access is going to be on their phone, so they can see what you are asking and they can answer you, and you don't have to feel stupid. That was one of my biggest things. I felt embarrassed because I didn't know the answers to things, and it's okay. Now, if you get a professor that makes you feel stupid, you make sure you talk to an administrator because that's ridiculous. But 99.9% of the time, they will not do that. And they're going to do their best to help you and make sure that you understand whatever it is that you don't understand. So ask. And the last thing that I want to say that I did, I did this for myself, and I only did it after I completed classes, but reward yourself even for the little things. So I would reward myself by allowing myself to purchase something. Okay, so I am a Crocaholic, as I like to say. I'm addicted to Crocs. And so one of the things that I would do is if I got a 90% or higher in a class, I was able to purchase a pair of Crocs. I had about, I had too many classes to count. But I did purchase a pair of Crocs for all of them except for one because I got a B+, which was an 89. But yeah. So reward yourself, and it doesn't have to be something that you pay for. It could be rewarding yourself with a snack, rewarding yourself with, I don't know, a walk outside, rewarding yourself with a special dinner. I don't know. Whatever a reward for you would be, I would say create a list of things that you would want to reward yourself with, and then do just that. When you accomplish something, especially with virtual schooling, celebrate. I'm just saying, you gotta do something, because it's already, the thing about online schooling, it is already difficult. You already have to be so self-motivated, but I'm telling you right now that you can do it. If nobody else has told you that you can do this, you can absolutely do it. Don't procrastinate. Don't wait too long to turn in assignments. Just get it done. You ain't doing nothing else anyway. So thank you guys again so much for watching. Please comment down below and let me know if your school is going virtually or if you guys are going back to school full time. Let me know down below, and I'll talk to you guys later. Bye-bye.